Hey, it's Bart from the Scotch Test Dummies. We're going to do two things that are a little bit different in this quick hitter. Number one, my sister has a YouTube show called Rehash Fiber. Make sure I got it right. Yes, R-E, hash, fiber, Rehash Fiber. She made a Scottish tam for me. So first of all, we're going to put it on now. Now, I'm sure there's a proper way to get the drop on it. And normally when I'm putting it on, I will try it on in a mirror and make sure it looks decent. And I've never worn one. So before I go too much further though, let me make sure this looks at least decent. Yeah, I think that's good. Maybe this is supposed to be down a little further. I think it looks good. Now, in her show, Rehash Fiber, yeah, I said it again, 506 subscribers, I'm going to help her out. She told me that she was making this. So she made this and then she felted it, but it's called something else. And I was actually quite amazed because I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. So again, I know I may not be wearing it exactly quite right. I've seen the show Outlander. She loves the show. But she knew I liked hats and said, can I make this for you and then talk about it on the show? Absolutely. And then she said, I got another idea. After I make it and send it to you, will you come on my show and run a Scotch tasting? Yes. So I'm going to be on her show. Now, what was funny was I kept telling her we got to do it live. She was like, no, I don't do live. I'm like, I know. That's why you got to do it. She wouldn't do live. So we're going to film it remotely and then she'll edit it or whatever. I kept yelling, fly without a net, fly without a net. She said no. But I'm going to also do, so that's one little thing, I'm going to also do two different blind tastings here. And I have no idea, I just pulled these out randomly. So what we will do is keep this over here. All right, I'm trying to keep the label away from me and also not to look at it. So let's just do the normal blind tasting. This could be any kind of whiskey from anywhere in the world. Once it was even a Armagnac, not a whiskey. Ooh, okay, smells like a bourbon. I get a lot of wood oak notes, a little bit of popcorn. Wow, wood tannins. This is my Riedel cognac glass, by the way. Smells like a bourbon with all those heavy wood notes there. Maybe a little bit of caramel. Oh, yeah. Oh, my. Definitely, oh, come on, I almost had a name. Henry's? Can't be it. All right, what are the flavor notes? So, it opened up almost like a little bit of floral. Oh, it's got a beautiful cream, sweet cream finish. That is nice. That caught me by surprise. Wow. Cream with touches of caramel in it, almost like caramel marshmallow. Let me go back and get the forefront. Okay. Almost, not quite bitter, but nutty. Kind of a nutty opening. Wood, oak. And then, boy, I don't get much of a middle transition. Maybe a touch of popcorn. And I'm waiting for the cream to show up. It was real late before. There it is. That's interesting. Wow, it takes like 15 seconds before that creaminess comes in. And it's the same thing. The cream is like a caramel marshmallow. Let me try just a touch of water. I didn't grab my dropper. We'll do just a touch. Boom. And we'll see here. The open I don't like so much. It's a little bit bitter. Oak forward. Some people love the oak. Nothing against it. I'm just not as much oak forward guy. But boy, that finish is something. I would take many little sips and enjoy the finish for a minute or two in between. By the way, when I go on Rehash Fiber, I'm going to tell the story which I believe set me in motion at age 3 to become a cop. Yeah, that's right, age 3. My sister Cherie is 4 years older than me. Was a little bit of a bully. I'm going to tell that story on her show. We'll see. She may cut it because she's got cut preference. Her show is not quirky. I'm quirky. So we'll see if she leaves it in or not. It did not change well. Now the open's still oak forward. Touch of bitter. If I do my circular breathing, kind of in through the nose and through the mouth, I pick up the caramels a lot more. That's interesting. Wow, that is good. What is this? Old Fitzgerald. Wow, 13-year bottle and bond, 100 proof. Isn't that something? And that Old Fitz, again, I don't really like the open here, but I love the finish. Lordy. Nice. Now, I, again, don't know what this is. Bruno's like, why do you keep repeating that? You've already told them you don't know what these are. It's worth repeating. Bruno. That's what I call Scott. Call Scott Bruno. All right. Let me cleanse here. Whoops. The label was there, but I couldn't read anything on it. All right. And by the way, does it say on here, I think the Beeve may have sent me this. He's also from Florida. Sister lives in the Tampa area. Not sure where the Beeve lives. All right. Whoa. Okay. This is the hard thing. I've never done these back to back on the same show. What is this? So this comes in faint. It's like a 40%, maybe a 43 max. But, well, hold on. Then it bit me there. This is very light, which with touches of floral, making me think it is a Scotch. But it's even lighter than that. I almost get a hint of new make in there, too. Now I'm very perplexed. Huh. Okay, let's try a sip. Okay. The open's very shrouded. It's almost, it's subtle. Mid-palate gave me touches of sweetness like sugar water. And in the finish, I'm getting what tastes like a little bit of that malted barley. But everything here is super subtle. By the way, if anybody has tips on how to wear this right, I will go watch Outlander. She loves that show. I've watched it as well. Got a little bit lost when they got into France. Turned a little soap opera-ish. Everybody tells me to go back and watch it, so I'll go back. But I've seen this. I just know it's got to be, I don't know. It's warm. It's definitely warm. All right, a little bit of water. This is not opening up at all. It feels like almost like a Speyside, but it's very light. I'm not getting like other grains, so I don't think it's a blended. Other grains, that's not right. Well, okay, let's see. See, I've added water. Let's see what it does. Man, this is just... Man, I still get a touch of that creamy malted barley in the finish, but it seems lackluster, like it's not opening. Can't quite peg it. All right, almost saw the name there. Let's take a look at the name here. I'm not really getting much to even judge on this. A Glen Scotia, wow, 55.5%. Victoriana. I think that's what that is. VIC, I think it's TOLLANA. Glen Scotia Victoriana. 51.5. Man, I feel like it's not breaking free here. I definitely don't get that ABV. And it's just not. Yeah, this one is from the beef. Well, that one gives me almost a touch of, not quite smoke. What is that? Barrel char? Am I picking up a barrel char on it? Hold on. Creaminess in the end. There's some kind of, let me rinse that, try again here. There's some kind of like, I don't know, it feels like a heavier tannin in the mid palate, but I'm not really being able to pick up much of anything. All right, we're going to try this again. Again, down in the descriptions, I will put a link to the particular video where my sister is making this hat. Now, she doesn't show herself knitting it, but she shows herself felting it, but then they call it something else other than felting it. And I will be honest with you, it made me even appreciate it more because I saw the work she was going through with it. And it's kind of neat that now it's here. I got to tell you, this is warm. They're really warm. All right. I feel like maybe this isn't a good one for a quick hitter. I'll save this for later. I don't know why. It still doesn't feel like it's opening up much for me. But hopefully the Scottish Tam is entertaining. Maybe rehash fiber might not be your kind of YouTube show, but maybe you know someone that likes knitting and might like it. And I did tell her I've been trying to push Scott to do his knitting show, which we coined the phrase knitting shit. I still think that'd be a great parody. Oh, I think I heard my wife say, what? I'm not supposed to curse on the show. So, I would say this is a long hitter. Maybe that's what I'll title this, is a long hitter. Description to her show, Making This Scottish Tam, is in the description. If you want to go check it out, do me a favor. I would love to see if she picked up, I don't know, 25, 50 subscribers. I know you may not want that in your feed, and I get it, but I will be going on there later this week. I don't know when she'll put the show out because it won't be live, but look for me on her show. I'll be going to her show remote, and I'll talk more about that when I get a chance. Scotch it, you Scotch guys. Slaunch it, dummies. Scottish Tam. Boom. See ya.